Breakfast. I'm Harriet Scott. I'm looking forward to this week. Look, who's here? Matt Baker.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, Harriet.
Hello, welcome.
You are actually looking a lot better than I thought you would.
Oh, thanks very much.
Having skill, Snowden, unbelievable.
You know I did that to show off for you.
Oh,
I thought you strike me as the go-getting outdoorsy type.
Well, thank you.
Well, we'll learn more. Maybe it's all a sham. How are you with early mornings?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm pretty good. I used to do a milk round, and when you grow up on a farm, you get no choice, really. I love early mornings.
Okay, he says that now. Let's see how it goes on Friday. Matt is here all week, and this is Magic Breakfast. Fuji's on the way up for you after this. It's coming up to 6:10. And it's time, this is what we do every morning at this time, Matt. It's time for Getting Britain going on Magic Breakfast with Benson's for Bed. Sleep like a pro with their Sleep Pro technology. Try it in store and find the right mattress for you. Now, I think this subject matter is a little bit rude because we're asking for your walking/hiking fails. Who's to say that anyone thought I would have a fail up Snowdon at the weekend?
Yeah, well, to be fair, I mean, we've only just started to get to know each other, and to me, you look incredibly adventurous.
Thank you.
You look like the type that likes to get up and
yes,
go
I am.
and get out
Matt.
there.
I appreciate that.
But you seem to be putting yourself down a little bit, Harry.
Do you
I think
reckon?
you should. You've got to get out there, and you've got to do these things. And I'm very, in the short time that I've known you, I'm very proud of what you've achieved this weekend. Stephen Warwick, he sounds like a very adventurous listener. Good morning to you, Stephen, if you're listening. I'm about to read your text out. Well done, you've got through. And you texted to say this. When we went on our Duke of Edinburgh in the late 90s, you didn't pitch your tent very well at all. You woke up soaked after a heavy night of rain.
Oh,
you had to hike then another 6 miles in wet trousers. Chafing is not even the word to describe what Stephen went through.
That's misery.
Yeah, do you know, that reminds me, Connie and I, when we were back in the day on Blue Peter, I've had quite an eclectic life, really, and I spent 8 of my years on Blue Peter. We were camping at the side of the Colorado River there in the Grand Canyon.
Beautiful.
And, I mean, it was magical until we realised when we got the tent out that we were staying in, it was broken. Completely broken. The zip didn't work. Thankfully, we had quite a few Blue Peter badges in our rucksacks, and we put Blue Peter badges all the way down the zips. It was a bit of a challenge to get in, and even more of a challenge to get out the next day. But you know what? Those Blue Peter badges, absolute magic. I don't know where Ronan is. He's off somewhere enjoying himself.
Ronan's having a crazy trip. Even for Ronan may well end up doing some walking and hiking.
All right. He's
gone far away for a big family adventure, which he'll talk about when he gets back, I'm sure. But I think he's out of his comfort zone. He said that on air, we were talking about this, he won't mind me repeating this.
Oh, go on.
He was a little bit nervous about whether the personalised Louis Vuitton luggage would be welcome where he's going, put it that way. And we were like, just don't do the pop star thing, okay? Yeah. Tone it down.
Get a rucksack.
Get a rucksack.
Think about Sarah from Reading. Because she's been texting in. She said, my dad decided that we should go on an outdoorsy type family when I was a teenager.
Yes.
And basically, Dad insisted on taking her brother and her away on a walking holiday. Day 1, so they're in the Brecon Beacons. Dad slips and he twists his ankle. Spent the rest of the trip in the hotel.
Oh, no.
Watching the telly. Reading books.
Having the best time.
And basically, Sarah then says that, we didn't try to be an outdoorsy family again after that.
I do feel inspired. I'll tell you more later about my trip up Snowdon at the weekend. You see people there with their kids and you're like, right, well, if they can do it. And I did feel inspired to be an outdoorsy family. I don't know quite how that manifests itself, but, we'll get there. Debbie says, in the days before GPS, I got lost in the Peak District. Mountain Rescue had to come and get me. I overestimated my orienteering skills.
I've got a good rescue story, actually. A soundman. I don't know how long you want me to go on for here, but we were going out to this tiny little island off the coast of Northumberland, and we were going to go and see some nesting birds that were coming in and basically make the landscape as perfect as possible for their arrival. So they said, look, even start whispering now.
So many questions. How do you make the landscape perfect
for
birds?
We basically making nesting boxes and ground nesting birds and clearing away certain things just so they can find the little burrows where they go.
You've done some wonderful things in your life, Matt.
So they said to us before we set off, we literally started whispering before we got on the boat to go out there. It was so sensitive. And anyway, we're over there, we get across there, and it was so magical and lovely and this, that, and the other. And then, basically, similar to Sarah's dad, our soundman slipped and dislocated his shoulder and fell off the beach. And we were like, well, what are we going to do here? And anyway, to cut a long story short, we had to ring the RNLI. They tried to come, they couldn't get in. And then a helicopter had to come and airlift the soundman off the island after us saying we can't make a single noise or drop a noise. And there he was, we were waving at him in the sky, obviously with his good arm.
That's hilarious.
Unbelievable.
I mean, of course not funny.
Not for him,
how is he now?
But he is back.
Is he
He's
all right?
fine. And actually, he was recording Countryfile with us just last week.
Well,
Actually,
there we go. A happy ending for
I
everyone.
often say to people, have you got a garden at home? Harriet? Yeah. Have you ever camped in your garden?
No.
Why have you not camped in
Why
your
would I
garden?
do that when I have a
But this is
comfortable
the
bed,
point,
Matt?
because that's often the first experience of camping. I think it's brilliant because then you can use the toilet inside.
Okay.
You can use the cooking facilities if you need
Coffee.
to, but actually you're sleeping out under the stars. And if you get too cold, you can just go in. Do it, honestly, Harriet. Before the well, I suppose we're kind of into autumn now.
Want
But
me to do it this week?
that would be amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing, T? Shall we? Yeah, go on, Harriet. Do it. Do it. Anyway, let me tell you, Harriet is very excited because we're about to play Madonna.
Always.
You're a big fan of
Always,
Madonna.
always.
Have you met her?
No, have you?
I have.
Oh, Matt.
It was quite a few years ago, to be honest with you. It was back in the day on Blue. I seem to be bringing out all the Blue
No,
Paper
it's
anecdotes now. But yeah, she went through a little phase where she became a children's author. And,
Of course she
yeah,
did.
She did. She wrote.
Oh,
all
she
these
went through a
little-
very prim phase with
Yeah.
tea dresses and everything.
So we got the interview on Blue Peter.
Do you know what I remember?
Yeah. So I went along to a little hotel. It probably wasn't too far away from where we're sitting now, actually. And anyway, everybody was very excited, as you can imagine. The kind of the film crew had drawn lots to see who was going to go and. So we went there, we'd set everything up. It was all going beautifully. We were there about an hour early, all sitting in position. And then we were just about to record. And suddenly the camera guy said, the camera's broken.
No.
It's not working. What are we going to do? And we all sat around, and Madonna's sitting there.
No,
and
she's there by now.
She's literally there,
Oh
sitting
my
there.
God.
With
She's
just
gonna be
about
amateurs.
Yeah, and I just said, look, Madonna, I'm really sorry. We've got a real problem with the camera. We're going to have to send out for another one. And do you know what? She just said, these things happen.
She
Let's
didn't.
just sit here. And we had a chat for an hour and a half, just the two of us sitting there. And it was lovely. And we didn't record any of that, obviously. And then we came in, we did a quick sort of couple of minutes on the actual books, but she told me all about Guy. She was telling me all about she's obsessed with shoes, as you probably know. She'd give me all these different places to go and buy my wife a pair of shoes and all this. It was incredible.
I'm a mixture of amazed and furious. I'm a little bit cross
So
that you had this unfiltered time with her.
Unbelievable time with Madonna, me and her. And I gave her a Blue Peter badge and all this, and she was over the moon.
Right.
Anyway, she's been around since.
Wow. Wow. All right. That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to know exactly what she said to you.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, she was telling me all about her
Since
Eurovision
you're best
plans.
buddies and that. now,
Actually, on
I
that note,
support
what did you
her.
think?
No, I support her and I love her, but that was a disaster on an epic scale.
But still, I didn't realise how much I loved Housewives at this time in the morning. I'm just thinking now, everybody getting ready, looking in the mirror, a little bop around, you know.
Yeah.
Housewives. That's perfect. That should happen every single morning at about 6:30.
Yeah, it does really. So yeah. Can't believe you're doing the One Show this week as well.
Oh gosh, I know. That's.
I'm going to tune in later.
See
this
I've got the
perkiness
Starboard on
fail.
I know. Well, I'll probably have a little sleep between now and then. Actually, I won't. I don't sleep during the day. I can't. Can you?
Well, only because yes, when you do these hours, sometimes you can. Depends what
Really?
you're doing.
I can't sleep in a car either, and I can't sleep on an aeroplane.
You will
It's
become a
nightmare.
pro at just falling asleep.
Yeah.
We play a game called The Reflex in the morning at
Do you know
this
what I
time.
know? We've been listening in. My wife loves this game.
Does she?
Yeah. I'm pretty bad at it, though, to be honest.
Wow. I think we should put you to the test.
Oh, great.
Basically, it's your chance, not your chance, Matt, but people listening, it's their chance to win 500 quid.
Incredible.
But you have 10 seconds to name 5 things. They all have to begin with the same letter. You have no time to think, just answer with a reflex. The letter of the day is M for Matt.
Hooray!
Okay.
Oh, gosh,
Are you
right.
ready?
No, but
No,
go on.
all right. No, it is tough. It is tough, but let's do this, all right? How bad can it get?
Well, let's find out.
City.
Manchester.
Food.
Mashed potato.
Oh, boy's name.
Martin.
Come on, band.
Oh,
Out of
dear me,
time.
Manor Street Preachers. I tell you what, it's hard.
Yeah.
There's real tactics to this game, everybody. Honestly, you've got, I don't know what they are, but
No.
you've got to be really focused. Wow. What time's that going to happen then, shortly, for everybody?
I would have in the next sort of 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, my, ring in. Have a go. See if you can beat me. 3.
Do you know the number yet?
Ooh, let me find
don't
it.
worry.
Let me, it was at the top. Was it at the top
Yeah.
of the screen? Hang on a second.
Shall I-
There we are.
Go on.
What, the telephone number?
Yeah.
03 444 777 888. I'll have that off. tea by the time Thursday comes.
To be honest, you did it better than Ronan's done in 2 years there,
All right.
so you've done it very well. Well, I'm going to get flack for that. It is 6:38. It is the lovely Matt Baker in for Ronan this week.
Shania Twain. And that don't impress me much. You know, my sister used to play that endlessly when I was growing up. It's time for the reflex. I'm very excited about this.
This is a professional outfit.
The big question is, can you do better than me? 3 I got. I'm quite pleased with that, actually.
I think that's not bad, actually. It is a tough game, but there's £500 up for grabs.
Yes. Should we find out who is going to be playing? Can they do better than me? I think, have we got Rita? Is it Rita? Good morning, Rita. How are you?
I'm okay. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Harriet.
Hello, Rita. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Where are you, Rita, at the moment? Are you at home or are you away somewhere exciting?
I am at home, yes.
Wow, what time do you get up?
I actually haven't gone to bed as yet.
You haven't gone to bed? Wow!
No.
Is your brain in the right place for this?
Yes, I suppose I should be awake now, yes.
All
Wow,
right.
what have you been doing all
Well,
night?
I don't know, Matt.
All right.
I mean, this is where we
Rita.
might just...
Okay. I'll tell you what, stay on the line and I'll find out in a moment.
Do you know what? Since you've asked it, let's be brave. What have you been up to, Rita?
What have I been up to? I just got lots to do and just never get round to finishing it, so...
Oh.
Sunday nights I try and catch up with everything, and then it gets really late.
Okay.
Well, listen, shall we try and win you 500 quid? Yeah? I'm sure you could do something with that, couldn't you? Tonight.
Yeah.
Rita, it's 10 seconds to name 5 things. They all have to begin with the same letter. You have no time to think, just answer with a reflex. And the letter of the day is R for Rita.
Okay.
Do you
Hurrah.
understand? Yeah, every answer has to begin with an R.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody. Let's do this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sport.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Sport. A sport with R.
Rugby.
Yeah, country.
Russia.
Music genre. Oh, I know. Well, we could have had R&B, rock, reggae. Do you know what? It's not an easy game.
It's not...
No,
Oh, Rita, I'm so sorry.
It always sounds so simple when you hear it on the other
Yeah,
end of
I
the
know.
radio.
I was saying exactly the same to Harriet just a few moments ago. Well, listen, to be fair, I think you should go and get some sleep, don't you?
I think so, definitely. Definitely. Might be quicker, my reflexes, if I had had some sleep.
Oh, Rita.
Okay, Rita, you can always come on again, okay? Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have
Bye-bye.
a good week.
Have a great
Thank
day and
you.
rest well,
And
rest
you.
well. Ed Sheeran, thinking out loud on Magic Breakfast. Do you know, I'm still swaying because Alex Jones and I did a little Strictly number to that very song. We danced in Buckingham Palace of all places.
Didn't.
Think of all the ballroom floors that you could dance on. And we were in there. They cleared away all the furniture, and we had a little waltz around. It was
No way.
absolutely beautiful. So very kind.
What did you wear, Matt?
What did I wear?
See,
That's a
for
good
men,
question.
it's
I was
more
in,
boring,
yeah,
isn't it?
no, I was just I think I just had a little black number on. I do remember getting a new pair of pants, actually.
Thank you for that.
I know, yeah, there were...
Well, you have to, don't you, if you're going to the palace?
It meant the trousers didn't stick
Yeah.
to my underwear. Which is, honestly, the things you've got to think about when you do Strictly and all of that. It's
What
quite...
kind of pants? The trousers didn't...
Yeah, they were just sort of sheer, so that
Right.
you know what I mean? Because the trousers can grab when you're ballroom dancing. Let me tell you.
Sheer pants.
I mean, obviously ballroom, Latin is a bit different. You've got to really have sheer ones there, otherwise you definitely don't want grabbing in a cha-cha. No, but I'm serious.
We were talking this morning and asking you on Getting Britain Going about your walking, your hiking fails. Sarah and Devon, talking of this, says a few years ago a group of us were inspired by Matt's Strictly Cha-Cha-Cha to Ain't No Mountain High Enough to climb Scarfell Pike for charity.
Oh, Sarah.
Sadly, the day we chose to assemble, it was absolutely terrible weather, and after a valiant effort, we had to abort the mission halfway up, but we did manage to complete the challenge the following year. Never give up, she says.
Never give up. It's the message for life.
Well done, Sarah. I'm very impressed with that.